Yeah, in this video, I am going to discuss about the mechanism of Cannizzaro reaction. So generally, aldehydes without alpha hydrogen follows Cannizzaro reaction. There was another reaction, aldol condensation. There, aldehyde with alpha hydrogen. Aldehyde with alpha hydrogen undergoes aldol condensation. This is Cannizzaro reaction. Aldehydes without alpha hydrogen only follows Cannizzaro reaction. Then this reaction is an example for disproportionation reaction. Disproportionation reaction. So what is meant by disproportionation reaction? A reaction in which same compound undergoes both oxidation and reduction, which is also called as self oxidation and reduction reaction. Okay. So these are the some compounds which follow Cannizzaro reaction and they do not have alpha hydrogen. Formaldehyde HCHO, benzaldehyde CH5CHO, trichloroacetaldehyde, or which is also called as chloral. Then this one is trimethylacetaldehyde. So these are the compounds which readily undergoes Cannizzaro reaction and they do not have alpha hydrogen. Okay. Now let us see an example for Cannizzaro reaction. So formaldehyde, I give an example with formaldehyde. Here two molecules of formaldehyde HCHO and HCHO in presence of 50% sodium hydroxide. So self-oxidation reduction, one compound undergoes oxidation, another compound undergoes reduction. Let us assume first one oxidized, the second one is reduced. The oxidized product, an aldehyde on oxidation will give a carboxylic acid, isn't it? So formaldehyde on oxidation gives formic acid. Plus when formaldehyde is reduced, probably you will get methyl alcohol. Correct. But see, once you get a carboxylic acid, that readily reacts with a base like sodium hydroxide will become as sodium salt of carboxylic acid, so that the formic acid will be converted into sodium formate. Okay, actually you get formic acid at first, which on reaction with sodium hydroxide will change into sodium formate. So ultimately you get a mixture of sodium formate and methyl alcohol or methanol as products. Okay, but this is the first one formed. This with sodium hydroxide giving sodium formate. Okay, right. Then the next example with benzaldehyde. Okay, so two molecules of benzaldehyde in presence of dilute base. One is getting oxidized, another one is getting reduced, isn't it? Right. So one formula, let's assume this is getting oxidized. So that addition of oxygen. So CHO group is oxidized to carboxyl group, isn't it? But in presence of a base, that acid will become as sodium salt, isn't it? Sodium benzoate. Then the other compound is getting reduced. So addition of hydrogen. CHO is reduced into CH2OH. Okay. So benzene ring with CH2OH, which is nothing but benzyl alcohol. Okay. So these are the products formed when benzaldehyde undergoes Cannizzaro reaction. Okay. Sodium benzoate and benzyl alcohols are the products formed. Okay. Now let us see the mechanism of this Cannizzaro reaction. So we do this reaction in presence of dilute alkali. First the dilute alkali dissociates to form Na plus and OH minus ion, whereas here the OH minus ion acts as a nucleophile. The first step of the mechanism is nucleophilic attack. The OH minus ion, which is produced by the base, will attack the carbonyl carbon, of one benzaldehyde molecule. This is the carbonyl carbon, aldehyde carbon. Because the nucleophile electron rich species, carbonyl carbon is electron deficient center. So rich species attacks deficient carbon. Okay. Simultaneously, a bond pair between carbon and oxygen moves to oxygen. So it becomes single bond O minus, whereas OH minus, this OH minus shares electron with this carbon and forming a new bond. Okay. As a result of that, you are getting this one. Okay. Benzene ring with CHOH single bond O minus. A species with a negative charge, what do you call it as anion? Okay, right. So this is the first step, formation of anion due to the attack of nucleophile to the carbonyl carbon of one benzaldehyde molecule. Okay. Then step 2, transfer of hydride ion. Transfer of hydride ion. Hydride ion is nothing but H minus, isn't it? Right. Now the anion which is formed in the first step, will interact with the another benzaldehyde molecule. Okay, this is the anion what we got in the first step. This is the second molecule, isn't it? Right. Now the hydride ion from the anion is getting transferred to carbonyl carbon of another benzaldehyde molecule. Okay, right. So now here what is the driving force is this electron moves between carbon and oxygen. As a result, you get a double bond here. You get a double bond. That's what C double bond here. C double bond O. Okay, right. Now by the time this hydrogen with the bond pair, that's what hydride ion will go and attack the carbonyl carbon of another benzaldehyde molecule, or otherwise you can say that the hydride ion from anion is getting transferred to carbonyl carbon of another benzaldehyde. Okay, simultaneously that bond pair moves to oxygen. Okay, but now here that H gets attached with this carbon, then this becomes single bond O minus. Okay, right. So now look at this product, benzene ring CH already what we have, then this is a hydrogen due to transfer of hydride ion, then this becomes single bond O minus. Okay, right. So now the first compound will become as a carboxylic acid, benzoic acid, C6H5 COOH plus benzyl oxide anion is the another product. Okay, right. Now the third step is nothing but transfer of a proton from acid to benzyl oxide ion, transfer of acidic proton. A proton from acid is transferred to benzyl oxide ion, so that is called as transfer of acidic proton, or which is also called as acid base reaction. What is it? Acid base reaction. Okay, right. So now I have written the products of second step, benzoic acid and benzyl oxide ion. Now this is the acidic proton. It is transferred from acid to benzyl oxide ion. Okay, so that this portion will become as H plus. H plus is getting added here. O minus H plus is nothing but OH group. Okay, so you get benzyl alcohol. Once this H plus is transferred over here, it becomes COO minus, benzene ring with CO minus, which is nothing but benzoate ion. Okay, so as a result of transfer of acidic proton from benzoic acid to benzyl oxide ion, we get benzoate ion and benzyl alcohol as products. So these are the final products. Once you get a benzoate ion, this benzoate ion can take up Na plus ion, which was formed by dissociation of base to form sodium benzoate. Okay, CO minus Na plus combines and giving CONa, sodium benzoate. That's what the product what we have written the net reaction. Okay, this is the sodium benzoate product. Okay, right. So this is what the mechanism of Cannizzaro reaction. Okay, there is one more reaction, Cannizzaro reaction, what we call it as crossed Cannizzaro reaction. Okay, whereas in simple Cannizzaro we use aldehyde of two aldehyde of same kind. Okay, either two molecules of benzaldehyde or two molecules of formaldehyde, isn't it? If you use a mixture of aldehyde, one formaldehyde, one benzaldehyde, then that reaction is called as crossed Cannizzaro reaction. Okay, right. Now so look at this. Formaldehyde reacts with benzaldehyde. Here the first compound is getting oxidized, so sodium formate. Second compound, benzaldehyde, is getting reduced, benzyl alcohol. Okay, even this also occurs in presence of dilute alkali such as sodium hydroxide. Okay, right. So here the products are sodium formate and benzyl alcohol. Sodium formate and benzyl alcohol. Okay, right. Now suppose the previous one, aliphatic aldehyde is oxidized, aromatic reduced. If the reverse occurs, if aliphatic reduced, aromatic oxidized. So these are the possible products. Formaldehyde reduction will give methanol. Benzaldehyde oxidation will give sodium benzoate, isn't it? But actually this reaction doesn't occur. This reaction is not possible at all. The reason is when you compare reactivity of aliphatic and aromatic aldehydes, so aliphatic aldehydes are more reactive than aromatic aldehydes. Okay, so that when you do oxidation reduction, the aliphatic aldehyde is getting easily oxidized. Once aliphatic aldehyde is oxidized, then the aromatic aldehyde can undergo only reduction. Okay, that is the reason why formaldehyde is getting oxidized. Then this one, then benzaldehyde is getting reduced. Okay, as a result you are getting sodium formate and benzyl alcohol. Okay, so this is an example for crossed Cannizzaro reaction. Okay, thank you. I hope you understood about the Cannizzaro reaction as well as crossed Cannizzaro reaction. Thank you very much and keep watching my videos. Thank you.